Alright, we're going to do number 9 now. We're trying to write the equation of the circle. We're given these endpoints. I'm going to just sketch a quick graph here. So 5, 13 is going to be way up here, and then 0, 1 is going to be right about here. So these are the endpoints of the diameter. So the circle is going like that. So the things I need to know to write the equation of the circle are the center and the radius. So the center is going to be the midpoint of these 2 points that I'm given. So it's going to be right in the middle of this point and this point. So to find you can look up the midpoint formula on Google, or you just take the middle of the x-coordinates and then the middle of the y-coordinates. So we take 5 plus 0, those are the x-coordinates, and we're going to cut it in half. That's going to get me to the middle of the x's. It's going to be 5 halves. And then you want to take the 13 plus 1, and you want to cut it in half. So if you add up your y-coordinates and cut it in half, that'll take you to the middle of your y-coordinates. So the center is going to be 5 halves, and then this is 14 over 2, which is 7. So this is the center of the circle. To find the radius of the circle, this length, you can see that it's going to be the whole length just cut in half. So if I can find the distance of this length, and then I just cut it in half, that'll give me the radius. Well, let me re-sketch that. So this is 5, and this point is going to be up here at 13. And this is 0, 1. We can draw ourselves a triangle. So the length of this side is going to be 5, because I'm going from 0 over to 5. So the length of this side is 5. The length of this side of the triangle is 12, because I'm starting at 1, and I'm going up to 13, so that side had to be 12. If you remember, in geometry, this was a special kind of right triangle. It was called a Pythagorean triple. And if this is 5 and that is 12, you might remember that the hypotenuse then has to be 13. If you don't remember that, of course you can do the Pythagorean theorem quickly. 5 squared plus 12 squared equals x squared. I'm looking for that hypotenuse length. So 25 plus 144. And so 13 equals x. But if you remember the Pythagorean triple, it's just a shortcut, so you know that that side's 13. So the diameter is 13, the whole length across. So from the center to the edge is just going to be 13 halves. So the radius is going to be 13 over 2. And now I just want to write my equation. So it's going to be x minus 5 halves squared plus y minus 7 squared equals 13 over 2 squared. So x minus 5 halves squared plus y minus 7 squared equals 169 over 4. No one said it had to be pretty, but that's what it is.